Hi, folks. This is Neil. It's October 12th. We're in the Catskills with a storm coming. It's supposed to be a big storm. And I'm trying to pull out potatoes. This is an experimental bed where we did fingerlings in here. And we have, a decent sized bucket. But these are the yellow, they call them banana, Russian, they're fingerlings. And they're very delicious. They're extremely delicious. So we have those fingerlings, and we have these purple ones, which we'll talk about some other time, because these are like perennial almost potatoes for us. But what happened? This bed had about 12 gigantic sunflowers, and they just came in on their own, and we have to pull them up now. And they just this is a potato bed, and they got sunflowers. So here is now, these are pretty massive roots. I mean, this is a, let me move this out of the way. This is you'll see, it's a fairly good size stump. And we would like to keep the stumps in the garden over the winter. However, it's going to be a garlic bed. I'm doing an experiment here where we're going to try to do a very, very different type of amendment, almost a perennial fertilizer. But I'll explain that in another video. But this is what it takes to pull out a good size stump of a sunflower. There's more. I don't even know if I can get to it, but I'm going to reach across the garden. I'm staying in the aisle, very messy aisle. But here is another stump that's 3 feet away. We'll move the potatoes out of the way, and all I'm doing is kind of leaning down my body weight, and there's actually 2 of them here. So you'll see in a second that I'm picking up 2 stumps in one shot, and I don't want to go into the bed, so I'm going to go sideways here, and I should run around to the other side, which I will. And you could see that this is really a heavy, it's a lot of dirt on it. And these are our little borders. So now, with basically 3 shots and just my body weight, I have 2, if you can see them, 1, 2 of these, pretty heavy. Geez, I can't even move it with my. So the tool, let the tool work. So the tool will lift it up, and these have some pretty massive roots. So there's 2 pretty good size. I can't even move it. So this is sunflowers, and these are just volunteers. And there's a few more that I'll mess with one more. There's one more right here. There's few, but I just want to be a quick video. This is removing sunflower stumps or any leftover, and all I'm doing is basically using my body weight. So and my back is straight, and I'm going down, and this is 1 shot, and it's out of the ground. All right, and it's not a small chunk of earth there. Okay, all right, folks. So this is the earth lifter tool doing some pretty heavy work. If you were to try to do that with a fork and lift it up, yeah, forget it. You'd be, the emergency room is like 7 miles from here. Okay, guys, this is the earth lifter on October 12th. Okay, thank you.